Evening. Hi, we're back. So I'm sorry about that. Let me transition to myself. I'm sorry about that. What's going on, YouTube? Why are you acting up? Same goes for OBS, the software that I'm using. Okay, so if you're back here from my previous stream, I guess this is part 2. I had a very fun idea about that. So actually, if you just watched me a minute ago, just check and see and look at the camera. Whoop. And now we've started over. So this is part 2. Let's go back to Darktable. There you go. Nobody's here just yet, but I assume you will all be watching this. Okay, so like I said, we've got a couple of options to denoise an image. If you use the search module, you type in denoise. You've got some options. So the denoise, if I deactivate it, you see some noise here. Hopefully YouTube's compression doesn't mess that one up. But if we activate it, it's gone. Now, that doesn't happen within the trees, and I know we've got some settings here which we can change, like wavelets auto, and then we can put it to RGB, and that tends to work well as well. Let me check the trees right now. But in this case, I figured that the astrophoto gave me the best results. Now, it does soften it up a little bit, and that's exactly what I want to counteract. So I'm just going to increase the sharpening. Let's activate that. And I'm going to place the sharpening on 2.8 so that we've got some texture back into the trees, like you can see, and so that it doesn't start to look like a painting. Now let's go to the crop and rotate. Let's activate that one, and let's try and get ourselves a new composition. And I want the composition, or the rules of thirds, to be on the sun. Now please work with me. Let's go to freehand then. There we go. Let's see if we can, yeah, see. Let's double click it to make sure that it gets applied to the image. There you go. We've got 3 people back. Okay, I'm very happy about that. I guess I'm uploading 2 streams. I guess because for some reason, don't you hate it when you're in the groove and everything is going well, and then all of a sudden the tech lets you down? Yep, let's stay with that. The tech let me down. So let's go back, crop and rotate it. So we have now got ourselves a new composition, kind of the same, but there's still a lot of work to do. So in this case, I am going to add some local contrast. So that gives it a little bit more punch, which I really, really like. And I'm going to use the color zones module because I want to add some colors into the leaves. So let's go to the color zones one. Let's activate it. And I am now going to use a parametric mask. And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to place this on the chroma one. So let's click this symbol. Let's just move these sliders. These one as well. And it should work because it did work yesterday. And this is actually just fiddling around with the settings. Now I don't want this to be included, so I'm going to change this into a drawn and parametric mask. And I'm just going to draw, wait, what's that? I'm just going to draw around the edges again, like I have been doing with the previous one. I could use the same mask that we used in the other module, but I'm just going to do it like this. There we go. Okay, let's close the mask down. Let's have a look where the mask is being applied. Yeah, this should be there as well. This should go in. So you see, you can just address everything or change everything manual as well. So let's just get this tree in the reds. Okay. That looks great. Now let's go to the saturation one. Maybe we should extend this as well. There you go. And let's add some saturation and edit by area. So we've got a larger area. And if you just scroll the mouse wheel button away from you, it becomes smaller, and towards you, it becomes bigger. So let's just increase the saturation here. And I'm going to click this symbol. And now we should be able to see a before and after. So here's a before, and here's an, wait, that doesn't work the way it should. The reds are being a little bit more red, so that's what I tried to address in this image. And now I'm going to use the low pass one. How many people are here? We've got 5 people watching. Okay. I'm really sorry, guys, I'm really sorry about this, but hey, that shouldn't spoil the fun. Be sure to send me those. I'll be sure to put the links in both live streams, so don't worry about that. Instagrams, feel free to drop them in the chat. Okay, so let's go to the low pass one. Let's activate that one. And this is one of my most favorite effects because this looks horrible. And I'm going to put this to 0. Contrast, and we're going to put the saturation to 0, and now the image is gone. But if we use the blend mode, so the uniformly one, and we change the blend mode to, I think it was overlay, we get a completely different image. See? And now the image comes to life. I don't want that to be affected as strongly, so just going to paint over it. And I'm going to invert it. There you go. And let's see. Do we want to change the saturation of the entire image? Yes, we do. And we can change the brightness as well. There you go. So let's compare it to the one I've already made. This has got some more reds in them. And we can do that by using the color calibration module, or let's see which one I've used. It's not right here, but whatever we want to do. So this is very yellow-like, this is more magenta-like, and the sky is a little bit more blue. So let's just try this one out. So the color, where is it? Calibration one. There you go. And we could change the RGB as well, by the way. So let me show you that one first, because that's what we've changed. Remember the reds, the greens, and the blues. They're lower here. But if I change this, let's see if we want to add some more magenta. See? Because it is late at the day. Not too much. Should be very subtle. There you go. Okay, I think that concludes our edit for today. This still looks a little bit more strong, but we can change that by using the contrast equalizer, add some clarity. Boom, there you go. See, this is the same effect. See, we've got the crop and rotate here is different, but we've got the same effect. So we've got the contrast equalizer as a final one. If this is too strong for you, you can change the mix. So we can go to 0.5 to decrease the strength. Or what we can do, Control Z, and then contrast equalizer again, contrast equalizer. We can go to uniformly, and then we can change the blend mode to whatever value that we desire. There you go. So this might be, yep, I think that looks nice. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was it. I hope you all like it. We've edited the photo. Remember, you can download this if you're new. You can download the photo from the description. I've put a link there. It's from Anthony Morganti. He's got a channel on all kinds of photo editing programs. If you haven't checked it out, please do so. I've put a link in the description down below for you to check out his channel. Once again, so it's not COVID, I promise. Once again, I'm sorry that the stream got divided in two halves. That has to do with the fact that probably the internet connection stopped working or whatever reason. So far, I hope you all enjoyed this stream. Please let me know in the chat what you thought of this stream. Leave a comment if you want to. I'll be sure to keep both of these videos online, so you can always watch them back. Obviously, you can still, now that I'm looking at the image, you can still fine-tune it to whatever value you desire, because this is a quick edit, because I'm in a live stream right now, and I've been here for almost an hour, so I don't want to take up too much of your time. Mauricio says, I enjoyed it. I'm very happy that you came back to this stream, because I was afraid that I would have to finish this edit all by myself. Okay, there's one thing I'd like to know before we go. Let me get comfortable here. I know I've been uploading DaVinci videos, so I would like to know your opinion on those. That's one thing. The second thing I would like to know from you is, would you like me to do more of these live streams? Because they do take up some time. I'm having a lot of fun doing these. Even though we're with 10 people right now, I still have a lot of fun doing them. So I would like to know if this is something that you want me to continue. Because if that's the case, I could do a live stream every 2 weeks, every month maybe, depending. I'm not going to do them every week because they do take up some time. And then I could upload them, so and keep them online. So let me know in the comment section or in the chat if that's something that you would like me to do. And then the third question I have, the live streams happen in the middle of the workday for me in the US. Yeah, I thought about that one. That I should, so you're basically saying I should do a different time, right? Once every 2 weeks should be good. Keep up the DaVinci videos. And there's a third question that I have. So this goes for everyone. So the first one is, do you like me doing these, and do you want me to continue making these videos? I forgot about, oh yeah, and the second one is, or, you know, switch them around. The second one is, what do you think of my DaVinci videos? But the third thing, and that's a very important thing, I'm a one-man show. This isn't my living. This is my hobby. So everything you see, I taught myself by watching other videos and reading stuff, but I taught everything myself. That means that the entire production process, from getting a creative idea, getting it on paper, and then actually executing it. And the same goes for Gear Island, by the way. If you haven't checked it out, I've got a second channel, Gear Island. You should definitely check it out. It's all about photography, videography, and gear. But I'm a one-man show. So I changed the way my thumbnails look as well. But it's all an experiment, because I'm not a graphical designer. I don't have any background in that. Like I said, I'm doing everything myself. So my third and final question is, how do you like the way my thumbnails look? Are they, do they invite you to click my videos? Or do you have some tips for me on what to change? Or if you're a graphic designer and you want to help me out, I would really like to get in touch with you. Same goes for a logo. If you know an awesome logo, or if you can create an awesome logo, I would love to get in touch with you. Because right now we're almost nearing 9,000 subscribers. So I want to professionalize stuff. And I mean, I'm going full-time in May. That's the idea. Okay, let's have a look. Once again, Stefan, keep up the DaVinci videos. Okay, Mauricio, once every 2 weeks should be good. Then Kanid again, yeah, about the time schedule. Burgermeister, personally don't care for live streams. Bad timing, to be honest. And regarding DaVinci videos, I'm more advanced than the tutorials you are creating. So more advanced tutorials would be appreciated. Do you have an example, what you mean of an advanced tutorial? What would be advanced for you? Obviously, we've got 8,999 subscribers more. But what do you consider to be advanced? Because here's the thing. The ones that are actually reaching out to me, so they are sending me an email or sending me a message on Instagram, and that happens. Actually, if they ask me about something, I make a video about it just for them. I know other people will like it as well, but if you contact me, if you've got a question or you ask me something, I try to make videos for you. And it's not like I'm getting bombarded with messages, you know? So you still have a good chance of talking to me. And I try to respond to everyone in person as well. The Darktable live streams are great too. Okay, Kenny, we are European, so here it is, 8 p.m. Yeah, that's true. For this, I'll message you on Instagram on my thoughts. Okay, Kenny, great. Looking forward to it, man. What's your experience of Darktable 3.4? Do you like it? I do like it. I didn't have any issues with it. There's one thing that doesn't work with me, and that's using the exposure module and then using the reversed multiply. I think that is. Boris made a video on it. He used it, and I was like, I want to use it. I wanted to use it for this video, but somehow I don't see it. I don't see the multiply reversed one, and I don't know why that is. So that's the only thing I don't like. Thumbnails are fine, but I don't like your logo, to be honest. So I would definitely look into that. Ja, als je idee hebt, Stefan, ik hoor het echt super graag, jongen. Want wat ik zei, ik ben een one-man show. Ik doe het allemaal alleen. En ja, weet je, ik doe ook maar wat. So that was Dutch. So I was telling him, like, I'm a one-man show. I do what I do. And if you've got ideas, please let me know. Because I'm not, like, a super creative brain. I don't have a super creative brain or something. And yeah, thanks for reminding me, Petra Valak. The next live stream, because that was the whole idea of this. The next live stream that I'm going to do is I'm going to inventarize. No, that's Dutch. Inventariseer. I'm going to have a look at the comments, and I'm going to write down the questions you guys have had in the past and now, and I'm going to dedicate a live stream to that. So we're just going to address the questions that have been asked, because I've got so many videos, over 100 on Darktable, and I've got so many questions that if I bundle them all into like an FAQ type video, that should be interesting, right? Let me know. You should use scene referred blending modes. Okay, I'll have a look. So if I go to transition, scene referred blending. So here's the workflow. I think I need to change it here, right? In the settings. But then the question is where? I don't know. See? So that's the whole... I have no idea what I'm doing. Let me know, man. Where it is. Processing, maybe. Display referred. Scene referred. Oh, maybe it's here. Scene referred. Let's have a look. Exposure. New instance, just in case. Don't crash on me. Now let's go to blend modes. Normal. Hey, multiply reverse. Mauricio, awesome, man. Thank you. I'm going to try that one out. It's in the presets of the masking. Yeah, but I had to change the thing into the scene referred. I'm very happy with that. Thanks. Burger. Okay, yes, I do enjoy Darktable. Didn't mean to be all negative. I guess advanced would mean using Fusion for multiple steps instead of just using one effect. Okay. I can work with that. I'll make a video especially for you, and I'll say that, hey man, I had a live stream lately or the other day, and then Burger Maestro said I should do more advanced tutorials, so this one's especially for you. Now let's go. Okay, I asked that because I found Darktable more and more complicated. Yeah, it is. Darktable is a complicated program if you're not used to it. But then again, if you ask me to use... I found Luminar... I have to say, I mean, people hate Luminar, but I find it very intuitive. But I have never edited a photo in Lightroom before. So probably if I edit a photo in Lightroom and try to edit it there... I'd just be like all the popular YouTubers, just sliding everything to the left and to the right and be like, oh, let's add a little bit of clarity. Woof, 200%, you know. And then eventually it'll start to look good and it'll seem as if I know what I'm doing, which I'm not, because I didn't use Lightroom before. I don't even have that program. So longer videos should have timestamps. If you do an FAQ, be sure to include timestamps in your video description. I will, Kanye, but if all goes well, if you check out my latest videos, they all, with the exception if they're only like 4 minutes long, all have timestamps. And if I forgot, please let me know, because I usually write them down. I even have chapters in the... Wait, where is it? Here? I even have for you. I think this is how you... Yeah, here's where the chapters usually are. It just slides in, and then slides out again. Okay, Rico. Thank you for your videos, Bello Dunham. Did I say that more right? I hope so. Don't want to offend you. Welcome to the channel. I haven't seen you here before. I use Darktable nearly 10 years now, but I'm lost. I can imagine. Okay, guys, it's 9 o'clock. I think I'm going to watch some Netflix. They're awesome. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate the support. I think I'm going to watch some Netflix. You know which show we are watching right now? Lisa's pregnant. You all know this probably. And everything is going great with the baby, and we're very excited. And I even felt like the baby kicking. So that was... And then she sent me a video of her stomach. She was like, look. And then you saw the stomach go like... It was... awesome. Such a great feeling. But right now we're watching Queen of the South. It's got like 3 or 4 seasons. It's about a Mexican girl. She's actually from Portugal, I think, in real life. And she plays in City of God, Ciudad de Deus, in Portuguese. And it's about her, and she comes from a very, what's that called? A very... like a poor background, and then she works her way up. And we had the first episode was a little bit that you go like, nah, I don't know if this is something that I like to watch. But now we're almost at season 3, and it's actually great. So if you're looking for a Netflix show, I can recommend that one, along with the Vikings. But we're still waiting on the final part of season 6. Thanks for the live stream. Anyway, you do absolutely awesome videos. Enjoy them. Thank you very much for your work. You're welcome, Petra. Make her a soccer player. Yeah, we're not. That's the thing. We're not going to do a gender reveal, and we're not going to say what the gender of the baby is. And our families are like, why aren't you telling us that? Because now we don't know what we need to buy. And because it's 2021, we need to be, what's that? Gender neutral proof stuff. So we're even going to paint the baby room in a gender neutral color, so that people can't guess what the gender is of the baby. But it's so much fun, man. So much fun. Okay. All right. I have fun. I'm glad to read that people had fun and you all like my videos. That gives me a lot of motivation. If you ever have any ideas or you've got any questions, feel free to contact me on Instagram at the story of Rico, or contact me at or contact me at per email. So enter the vlogosphere@gmail.com. Ask me your questions. You'll be sure to get a reply from me. Leave comments on my video. That really helps. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. That really helps for my channel as well. It makes more than a difference than you think. And I guess that's it for this week. So, because I'm going to upload this, let's say that if you want to see more of me, please click that playlist over there. And if you haven't subscribed already, you can do so by clicking that button down there. And for this week, there's only one more thing left for me to say, which is make love to the like button. And until next time, doei!